What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. We are not going to have a real long live. I'm going to be on here and just kick a little bit to everybody. And I just wanted to ask the question, is the W doing enough for the growth of the women? Like, the NBA, the WNBA draft has been so poorly covered. They're not interviewing none of the young talent coming in. They're not showing none of the young talent. It's like, man, like what is going on? It gets to a point where it's like, do they even care about growing the game or do they care about growing one player? And then you have people who are upset with the graphic because you got Angel on the poster of the WNBA draft, and it's like, why are y'all upset at the graphic? I mean, she had a great season last year. I mean, I don't understand what people are trying to compare a post player to a perimeter player. Like, what are we doing? Like, in the words of Prince, what are we doing? People are out here too busy trying to push narratives instead of pushing the game. They're not pushing the game at all. Like, you have them showing all the highlights of just Paige Beckers, and they're not even doing that correctly. All they did was hijack the UConn page and just share the UConn thing. Like, they just shared their page and what they were doing at the parade and stuff. Like, very tacky, very poorly done. And I told you guys and gals, Kathy Engelberger, you need to be fired right now, and they need to leave the NBA right now. They need to leave. They really need to leave. It is asinining to me how we continuously run into these same problems all the time. Like, the point of women's basketball is to push the game. Push the game. That's what we want. That is what we strive for. However, that's not what nobody's trying to do. Nobody's trying to do that. Everybody's trying to capitalize off of last year. You know? And it's a travesty. But this is what it is. This is what it is, and we have to learn how to, I guess, navigate through it, which is BS. Like, you have Malonga in the draft. They barely showed anything of Malonga. You have Isaiah James and Sanaya Rivers. Them being on TikTok has shown more exposure for the women in this year's draft than what the hell y'all are doing. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why are y'all not out here pushing it? Y'all keep saying that y'all want to grow the game. Y'all keep saying that women deserve it, but you're not showing me that you care if the women are trying to do it. Like, what are we doing out here, man? It's just the same dumbness that we have to listen to or watch all the time. Like what is going on out here? I don't understand it. What's up, Still the King? I just don't understand it. Like, it gets worse and worse. And then you got people out here bashing a lot of these young women, a lot of the young women who are coming in the game, they're bashing them. It's like, for what? Like, why are you bashing them? But this is what they do. This is what they do. And it continues to get worse. So we don't even know what the future holds for, but tomorrow, man, I just hope that I just hope that they actually I just want them to actually give them coverage, talk about the game, break down the game, show us like what is really good, what's not good, like where players going. They not even doing none of that. Like it's so terrible, man, and they're not trying to capitalize on it. This is the problem. It's crazy. It's like, are we ever going to learn from our mistakes? Are we going to learn how to actually say, you know what? You know, we got to actually put more effort into promoting women. Um, like even Chicago Sky, the Chicago Sky didn't even really cover Angel like that. They didn't even cover Camilla. They didn't really cover Kia Nurse. They didn't really cover Rebecca. What's up, Jay Capone? What's up, Damon? That was a good game. Oh, Kawhi Harden. I didn't watch the game, man. I've been doing other stuff, but yeah. It's just getting to the point where women they're just continuously being treated any kind of way. And a lot of people are gonna hear this and be like, that ain't what's going on, or are gonna tell you lies, but it is. That's what's going on. The problem is that we're not actually out here pushing the game like we should. Like you had a guy on Twitter who basically pulled up a film to tear down Raven Johnson. Oh, she needs to do this, she needs to do that to win the game. I'm like, then why did she get to the championship then? If she's such a liability. But nobody wants to talk about that SC's two best scorers, which was Joyce Edwards and Malaysia Fulwali. Their two best shooters, or three best shooters, Tessa, Bree, and Pow Pow, had a bad game. Now, if they were making their shots and they were making their second chance points, it would have been a lot closer game. But you know how it go. People love to spin these narratives. This is why I keep telling y'all these narratives are getting worse and worser by the day. Okay. What's up, Miss D? How you doing, baby? What's up, MDT? What's up? What's up, MDT? Did y'all win? But yeah, I don't like the way they're promoting the draft. The draft is tomorrow. This has been a poorly coveted draft. Last year, they did a great job. They were showing everybody to Lily, to Cam, to Sheldon, to the Asia Fair. You had Angel, you had Caitlin, you had Rakia, you had a lot of people being shown. All of a sudden, They don't want to promote these women. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, these people are frauds that are in these spaces and outside of these spaces, and that's in mainstream media. They are trash, and we have got to continue calling them out. I'm going to keep continuing to call them out. What's up, ST13? Yeah, Raven was a good player. She played defense. She did the best she could. But when your shooters aren't making shots, when you're not capitalizing on second chance points, when your shooters aren't making their shots, that's what's going to happen. That's why they lost. And shout out to UConn. UConn, they're getting love, but they're not getting love like Iowa was. Iowa got way more love than them the past 2 years, and Iowa lost. What's up, Brandon? What's up, MDT? What's up, John? ST13, they're not promoting the draft. Like, are they promoting the draft? No. They're not promoting the draft. They're not promoting the draft at all. It is a travesty what they're doing. They're not promoting the draft. They're not promoting the draft. They're not promoting anything. ST13. If it wasn't for the players and their TikTok and the people being true fans like myself and others, you wouldn't even know about it. Yeah, but are they going to talk about that like they talked about Westbrook, Jay Capone? I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't talk about Draymond like they talk about Westbrook. Yeah, B. Will, it's been terrible. Flaw's going to regret staying at LSU. Her and Kim are going to have a falling out. I can smell it coming. Brandon, they already had a fallout. I'm going to talk about that later, Brandon. I kind of want to keep it on the draft, but yeah, like they're going to Flaw J and Kim Mulkey really aren't seeing eye to eye like that. I'm gonna talk about it later though. Oh yeah, salute to Kawhi, man. It's been a long time coming for him. Yeah, hit the like button, man. If you're coming in, hit the like button. You could donate. You could donate to the page by via Cash App, or you could super chat, guys. Cash App's in the description box. What's up, Reese? Could it be some owners don't want to and some do, and the ones that don't would reap the most benefits? Yeah, Reese, it could be that too, because remember, the NBA owns 60% of the league. So whether the league does well or not, they can use it as a tax write-off. They use the W as a tax write-off. That's why I want the W to have majority ownership, because they would literally take the time to promote players. They would literally take the time to promote the women that are playing in the game. I don't have a problem if you like Caitlin Clark. My issue is, why is it that if it's not about her, you'll tear down other players just to make her the only great one? And I don't like that. Yeah, RC, you're not going to see it. Look, we have some great talented players coming in this draft. Now, a lot of players in this draft, I don't believe will be superstars. I think Paige is really the only one, and possibly Cheyenne Sellers. But you got a Malunga. Malunga possibly could be a future Hall of Fame player, franchise player. You got Citron, who could be a future six-man or future all-star role player. You got Haley Van Lith. Where would she go? Isaiah James, Sanaya Rivers. You got Barker, Sarah Ashley Barker from Alabama. You got her teammates, Aaliyah Nye and Zay Green. You got all of these players and you're not promoting them. So what are we doing here? I don't care about who's great, who's not. Show me who is going to the draft. Cover these players, cover these teams. Right. They don't care about this draft because there's no Clark. Exactly, Pharaoh. Exactly. Yeah, MDT, but let's see if they cover that like they cover Westbrook. I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't. Yeah, exactly, Jackie. They're mad because Raven shut Caitlin Clark down last year. Every time she was guarded by Caitlin, when Raven guarded Caitlin, she held Caitlin to 7 points. They're mad about that. Dog, is disrespectful, Brandon. Brandon, they don't even talk about Paige, bro. And Paige is your headliner. They're taking clips from the UConn parade and showing it on the WNBA. How is that growing the game? Then let me tell you this, Brandon. They're not even promoting A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson is arguably the best player, if not the greatest of all time. She's not getting no promo. But I bet you what they'll do, they'll show you the Indiana Fever and their revenue changes this year, but they're not going to show you every other team that's sold out for the season. The Atlanta Dream is sold out. The Vegas sold out. Chicago, all these other places are sold out, but they're not showing it. They're doing the LeBron effect in WNBA. They're just covering one player. Everybody else, you're just going to have to catch on. They are. They are, Brandon. They're very jealous. Very jealous of them. Bro, it's past the cult. It's like, look, everybody, okay, let me tell you this. Everybody thought for years when I was talking about LeBron James, I hated LeBron James. No, I hate LeBron James fans. I mean the cult fans, not the real fans like Prince and like those who actually know the game. I'm talking about guys who don't know the game, who push this narrative. How are you going to grow your league if you're not growing the other players? Let me ask you guys this. Did the Indiana Fever cover Lexi Hall? Did they cover Aaliyah Boston? Did they cover Kelsey Mitchell? No, they didn't. They only talked about Caitlin Clark and about revenue changes that they're bringing their fans in so they could get some more money. The Indiana Fever did a poor job showing Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, and Aaliyah Boston. They barely showed them. They didn't start showing them until Unrivaled started showing them. And if you're an Indiana Fever fan, I would debate you on that because I saw it. Because I check my Twitter every day just to see what we're talking about. Appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you, man. I try, man. I try. Finished her career with an NCAA championship. She don't get no type of love, bro. No type of love. Thanks for the super chat, ST13. Yeah, exactly, ST13. Because you're right. They use it as a tax write-off. If they actually cared and made money, they would be pushing it, but they're not. They're only pushing Caitlin Clark because why? They own Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is owned. Everybody makes money when Caitlin Clark makes money. I mean the top execs, the people in Nike, the people at ESPN, the people in the NBA. The NBA makes money off of just pushing Caitlin Clark. That's something they're not going to tell you. It's the facts. They do it with LeBron. They don't really do it with A'ja. A'ja's supported by all races, but they just don't want to put her out there. because she's too political and she's too strong of a woman. Yeah, exactly. But RC, Kathy's not in charge. This is allegedly. All I'm gonna tell you is allegedly. Kathy don't run shit. The person running it is Adam Silver and the governors and the owners. The owners that are NBA that run the teams, the owners who run the league, and of course the governors and Adam Silver run the WNBA. Kathy is just a marketing person. Because of her name, she brings in certain deals that give money to the WNBA. That's what she does. Exactly, Jackie. If they don't win a championship, you're gonna hear a bunch of stuff. What happened? Uncle J.E., they're not pushing the game. Uncle J.E., they're not promoting the draft. I've been moving and I've been doing what I've been doing today. They haven't been pushing the draft at all. It has been terrible with the coverage of the draft. It has been terrible. It is terrible. They have not been promoting nobody. If it wasn't for the TikTok, the Twitter, and real fans like myself and others, you wouldn't know about the WNBA draft. That's what I'm getting upset at. And what's up to you, Unc? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, Kate, no, RC. This is on my Patreon. Caitlin was supposed to play an Unrivaled. She was supposed to do the 3v3. The reason that she didn't do it is because all this is allegedly. This is on my Patreon. The reason she didn't do it was they were trying to get a certain percentage and money. She was trying to get a larger percentage and a larger money than everybody else. Fee and Stewie were trying to talk to her. However, Caitlin doesn't run anything, RC. Caitlin is a puppet. She has a bunch of handlers who handle her business. This is why they went with Angel Reese over using her, because Angel represents herself. She just has people around that are advisors. Caitlin is being ran by a company where they're the ones who negotiate her deals. They were trying to get a deal or a special type of equity deal done to basically push her and give her most of the money and everything. Caitlin Clark and her representatives, it fell through because they were rude. I heard they were nasty. And I heard that Stewie and Fee got tired of dealing with that bullshit. But I'm going to be real with you, RC. Caitlin was supposed to play in Unrivaled. She was supposed to play. And that's allegedly. What's up, JP? B Will, they had a promo today with the Golden State Warriors and the Clippers game. But that's about it. They've ran a few commercials, but it's not periodically, B Will. What's up, Scrub? Radio silence. Who's coming out this year? It's terrible, dog. It's so terrible. I wasn't going to go live today because I'm in the process of getting things done today on my end of certain stuff. I'll let you guys know on the Patreon what's been going on. I don't want to tell too many people because people are coming to my page and trying to spy on my moves. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I'll tell y'all on the Patreon what's going on. Oh, we talking about the WNBA draft, JP. It's not getting the push that it should be. What's up, K-Stone? Trying to. People talking about the draft out here in the real world. Yeah, Uncle J.E., in certain parts they are, but the majority in the world and all of that, the promotions online for it, Uncle J.E., they're not promoting it well. They may be talking about it in certain parts, but it's not being talked about how it should be. They're not promoting these players. They're not giving them their 10, 15 second or minute of fame. They're not even showing highlights on certain players. Like it's so bad what they're doing. Yeah, ST13, that is true. They were asking for more than $1 million. They were trying to ask for more than $1 million, allegedly. Allegedly. Right, exactly, Jay Capone. That's how she is. What's up, Namo Da? Yeah, they did it in Good Morning America, ST13. It's just that they're not really promoting the players. Like they say, oh, here's the draft, and then that's it. They don't go in depth with the players. You don't even know who the players are, but Paige Becker's in this draft. Oh, you know that, scrub. Yeah, it would have been a lot of drama, Jackie. No, that was a lie, RC. No, Caitlin Clark was supposed to play an Unrivaled. Caitlin Clark and Angel were supposed to play, and I believe Caitlin was gonna be on the she was gonna, I think, I don't know which team. It was either gonna be either be on Aaliyah Boston's team, which was the vinyl, or it was gonna be on Angel Reese's team because she was gonna play with Lexi Hull or Aaliyah Boston, or what they were gonna do, they were gonna trade those two players to be on a team with her. That's allegedly. That's allegedly. That's what I heard. That's what I got told from people. It's not, I wouldn't bank anything on it, but I do bank on it that she was supposed to play. She was supposed to play. She was not supposed to take, she was supposed to be there. They, Unrivaled, like her representatives were very pissed because they felt like she should have got paid more money. What's up, Raging Bull? Yeah, it's not being promoted like last year's draft. Yeah, Waterfall, exactly. Okay, B Will, you good? Thanks for coming by. I mean, yeah, John, but Caitlin Clark generates a lot of views. She generates a lot of people wanting to watch, but they didn't want to give her that much money because they felt like that would be unfair to the other women. Like they even said about Sabrina Ionescu that, oh, she asked for this amount of money. Yeah, but it wasn't $1 million. Sabrina didn't get no $1 million. I don't know where that came from. That's what I heard, allegedly. Exactly. They're talking about viewership. But why are we talking about viewership? We should be talking about the game. Personally. Realist HD, how many of the WNBA draftees tomorrow actually will make the team that drafted them roster? Brian, you could say that about last year. Last year wasn't a lot of rookies to make the roster. It wasn't. It wasn't a lot of rookies. The year before wasn't a lot of rookies. That's not the point, Brian. The point is promote your freaking league. Because, Brian, that's like me saying, okay, I'm here for women's sports, but then all I promote is one person. Or I'm dissing another person while I'm promoting that person. Or I'm saying that none of these other players matter. The only people that matter are those that's going to make the team. You don't know who can make the team, Brian. There could be only 2 or 3 people make the team in the first 10 or 15 picks. That's just facts. a lot of these players might not make the team, but it's about growing your stock. It's about growing your viewership. It's about growing the other teams in the league. You know, a lot of these, you're not going to make money if the team that's your last team in the league isn't bringing in any income. If you're not bringing any income, to be honest with you, then your league's not making money. You're only making money for one franchise, which is the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark, because Nike and the NBA and ESPN, all of them are in bed with each other, and her handlers are basically Nike driven. So they're making a lot of money by just pushing CC, but it's not benefiting the league. It's just benefiting one person. That's why they got CC on 41 of the 44 games, because they make money off of CC. Indiana makes money, but the NBA and them make money off of CC. All the other players make money off of themselves. Like Asia makes money off of herself and for Nike. Mark Davis owns the Vegas. He's not a part of the NBA owners. So that money goes to him. So that's why they don't push them like they should. See, it's a business, bro. It's a business. Has nothing to do with, oh, this person is on TV a lot. Oh, listen, if Caitlin Clark didn't sign for Nike, let's say Caitlin Clark went and signed for Under Armour or Reebok, she would not be getting pushed like she is. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, I agree, Namodai. It will be. Yes, it will be. Yes, it did, John. John, every first year business doesn't break even or even come close to breaking even. You know why? Because it's his first year in business. We gotta get rid of these narratives. I don't it wasn't even just about Duck in Action. It's about her team. Her team is the one who's running everything she does. Cece has no control over anything she does. Everything she does is planned. What's up, Timo? Exactly, in the paint with Fox Media. Exactly. Jackie, again, listen. They made 27 million, the W lost 40 million. The W only owns 40 million. So that loss, Jackie, they can use that as a tax write-off, and the money that they get from CC, they could put that in their pocket. That's how they made money. Oh yeah, exactly, K-Stone. I mean, Angel would have played well with CC as well. They played together before, I believe. I think they played together on the All-Star team. They would have did well together. It's just that her fans would have just been obnoxious. That's the reason why I'm glad she didn't play. What's up, Kiwan? Yeah, the Fever should make it, but we'll see. They could though. They could. Oh, no doubt, Brian Allen, man, you my guy. Listen, I mess with you, man. Look, I'm making my page. I'm being fair. I'm not finna go with a narrative. I'm not finna go with a story. I'm being honest. Like she is the bread and butter for the NBA. That's why they're pushing her, because they make money off of her and the other franchises who are under their umbrella. Yeah, exactly, Anthony Allen. We should. I mean, a lot of these players might not make it, but that's fine. At least, like, show them love. Like, push the sport, push the game, show some love. Like, why is it that we're not giving these girls their grace. These, especially the women from the past, like Asia Wilson should have at least had about 39 or 40 games. She should have had 40 games as well, or 41. That's to me. Yep, exactly, MJW. That's why we got to push the game, bro. Not really, Jonathan. Not to her cult fan base, no. No problem, Jackie. Yeah, I don't have no problem with Caitlyn. Like, I've never had a problem with Caitlyn. Caitlyn, she can play. I've said on plenty of my videos, RC, she can play, but she still has things to improve on. She's not the best player. I don't have her in my top 10 right now. Until she plays defense, you can enter my top 10. I don't even have Sabrina Ionescu in my top 10. They don't play defense. But no, Caitlin Clark can play. I don't have a problem with her. I have a problem with her fans, though. Her fans and the media. Right, exactly. Exactly, ST13. Exactly. What's up, JR? Do I believe it? Yeah, I believe it. I predicted it last year, MJW. I um I predicted it last year that they're gonna push this team to the championship. They just had to get Cece's feet wet, not her feet wet. She put that statement out in the time, which I knew was coming, and she put all this out to show that I'm really for black women. Man, Cece don't mess with black women like that. She don't. Cece's a white girl who mess with white girls, and she's a person who wants to play basketball. She don't care about talking or telling people anything, but she don't mess with black girls. She mess with white girls or valley mixed racial girls, which that's just where she grew up at. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard Cheyenne. What's up, Peter? They're coming for Paige already. Oh, yeah, of course. They're coming for Paige already. You know they are. They're coming at Paige for no reason. I don't, is this stupid? Oh, we got to, Kiwan. We got to. Yeah, they make money off CC. They just do. Like, CC makes a lot of money because of where they're pushing at. You got to remember, who owns the media? Let me ask all of y'all, who owns the media? Who owns the media? Y'all know who owns the media. It's white America, aka the Jews. The Jews own it as well. So if you're white or you're Jewish, you're going to get pushed more than you are black, whether you're brown, dark skinned. Only way you get pushed as a black person is if you're light skinned, like a Steph Curry. Like if you're light as Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, you're going to get pushed. I know I'm finna go see the game in June, RC. They play the Chicago Sky. I'm finna go catch a game in person. I can't wait to see Paige, Maddie, Dejanay, Arike, Big McGowan, and Nalissa Smith. I want to see Nalissa ball out, man. She got a bad rap last year. She got a real bad rap, and I hope she comes back with a vengeance. Oh man, Jackie, a lot of people don't like me because I say it how it is. I mean, it is what it is. You're either gonna like or hate me. I just want to give you girls. I'm not girls. I want to give you women and you men the best product out here. I don't want to give you BS. This is real spill. Like we got to start promoting the players and being real. The reason the women aren't getting the love that they are, because you got too many gatekeepers, too many men who are jumping in because they just want to hate. They just want to hate. They just want to find something to be divisive about. They just want to tear down players instead of just giving a team credit. Like UConn beat South Carolina. They didn't lose because Raven didn't shoot jump shots. No, they lost because they didn't capitalize on their second chance points. They didn't make any threes. Their shooters were cold. Their scorers were cold. You're going to lose the game when you don't have none of that capitalized. Yeah, RC, I've heard it. I've heard it. I don't know if Lucy goes there. I think Lucy's going to go higher than where the Fever are at, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Fever anybody trade up. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, UConn media, yeah, UConn media crazy. They don't play that. I'm against that. I want Lucy Austin to get drafted elsewhere. You know where Lucy will be good at, RC? Lucy would be good in Lucy would be very good in either Connecticut, or I could see her on the either in Connecticut, or I could see her in Golden State, Connecticut. She could be on Chicago. She'll be good in Chicago as well. I don't really think she need to be on the Fever. The Fever got too many people, but she'll do well with Connecticut, Golden State, Phoenix. She would do good in Phoenix, RC. She would be great in Phoenix, Connecticut, or Golden State. What's up, King Jeffrey? Caitlin Clark is not trash, Tyson. She's not trash. Exactly, Brandon. That's the facts. Yeah, exactly, Namo Da. I agree. What's up, AB? Okay, Waterfall, man, we gotta hook up. I gotta get your number so we can hook up. You want Paige to smoke the Fever? You know what? I don't even care about that, Pharaoh. I just want to see some great basketball this year. I want to see the growth of Angel and Camilla's second year. I want to see how Caitlin adjusts to the new talent she has. I want to see Asia Wilson. I want to see if she comes back, wins another MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year. I want to see if Nafisa Collier proves me wrong. I want to see Alyssa. I want to see how that big three in Phoenix works. Satu, Alyssa, and Kalea. I want to see what they do. I want to see the Golden State Valkyrie. I want to see the game grow. That's what I really want to see. What's up, Nadira? Oh, no doubt. I got your picture, Nadira. You looking good in that shirt, Nadira. Looking beautiful in that shirt. Shamar, I can see her going there. I could see her going there. But why? Why would she go there? They already got Dewana. They got Jaylen Brown. They got Sophie Cunningham. They don't need her. Sarah Barker, to me, would be better in Dallas. Not Dallas. But yeah, Dallas could work. But I could see her with Golden State. I think she would work with the Aces. The Aces need some more stretch shooting. She would do well with the Aces. Me too, Brandon, man. Hey, Crystal Dangerfield was nice. I agree. Crystal Dangerfield was real nice. HVL at 10? No. HVL is not going to the sky. No. Exactly, K-Stone. A lot of them women didn't make the team. The only reason that draft class is revered is because Angel and Caitlin Clark headlined it. Yeah, I hope so too, but it ain't gonna happen. Fever, I think the Fever might I think we could win it, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard. That is true, Anthony Cal. That is true. Yeah, Waterfall, we gotta hook up. Uh well, RC, they could be their offensive team, but their issue is gonna be defense. They need to go get Sanaya Rivers. They need to pick Sanaya Rivers at 9. They need Sanaya Rivers. They need a defender to protect Kelsey Plum and Rakia Jackson and them. Because if you bring her in, RC, that could make them a playoff contender, but I don't think they're a championship contender. Not at all. Oh, I haven't been watching it, King Jeffrey, but thank you. Well, they're going to alter the league, Shamar. They're going to start playing like the NBA. They're trying to move towards the NBA format, but they're going to realize that's not going to work with women. Like women can't do like women are more team oriented. Sanaa Rivers or Pow Pow. I would take Pow Pow. I would take Pow Pow. I would take Pow Pow at 10, but we would have to get Sundell at 16. But if he gets Sanaya Rivers at 10, I don't see it. I see him getting. I really take Sundell, but if Pow Pow's available, I'll take her. Yeah, Brandon, exactly. Like, look, Caitlin and Angel, man, they have really grown the game. I give them props, but I don't like Caitlin Clark fans. Just like Brandon, we don't like LeBron fans, bro. Like LeBron fans and Caitlin fans make you don't like the player. Like it just does. Like it's nothing against them. It's I don't like your fans because they disrespect so many who have come before them and after them. It's like I don't even like you as a player, dog. Like just get away. I don't even want to watch you. They could RC. They could play good team defense, but I don't know. Rakia is a C. Ray Burrell is probably their best defender that you just mentioned. Plum Dog tries, but she's just small. Hamby's okay. They could, but they're going to be about outscoring people. You got to look at the coach they got. The coach came from Utah. She wants to run and gun and shoot threes all day. Oh yeah, yeah. What Tyson said, yeah, yeah. Caitlin's not trash. No, Caitlin can play. She's not trash. Am I crashing out if Jeff draft Georgia Amore? No, I'm not crashing out. Georgia Amore will be good off the bench. I don't have a problem with Georgia. I like Georgia Amore. I just don't think she can start. I think she needs to take time to learn. Like I think she's a good 6 person off the bench. He said, I don't want HVL in Chicago. I want the Sky to get Fagan or the redhead young lady from NC. Yeah, Fago. Hey, I would take Fago. I like Fago. Somebody out there better draft Harmony. Yeah, I think Harmony's going to be a steal, RC. Out of the second round, I think she's going to be a steal. I'm all in on the Fever Angel this year. Yeah, me too, Brandon. That's going to be a good game. Not to go off topic, but did you hear about the black teen? Yeah, I heard about it, John. Yeah, I heard about it. It was like self-defense. That's from what I got from it. Do I think the Liberty can repeat? Yes, the Liberty could repeat. But it's going to be tough. losing Caleb Thornton really hurt them, Chicago Cheetah. And they don't have now. They got Natasha Cloud. I think Cloud's going to come off the bench. That's going to help them. Like they really needed another point guard after Sluty went back to Chicago. But yeah, they could. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, RC. They wanted to be the Indiana Hawkeyes. Yep. Dallas Wings CO said they are building around Enrique. Wings have a deal with WFAA 29 to show in their games. WNBA owners are beginning to think outside the box. That's good, Waterfall, because they need to. They need to. The only way they're going to grow, they got to pull away from the NBA. They got to. If you don't pull away from the NBA while you got all this fanfare, you're never going to do it. They need to think outside the box. Yeah, that was definitely self-defense. Yeah, most of them are, Al, but some of them aren't. Some of them are actually fans of the game. Like RC. RC's a Caitlin Clark fan, but he loves the game of basketball. So yeah, they are. Most of them I have come across are races and incels. I agree though. She's a ring chaser. How is she a ring chaser? What is he talking about? That don't make no sense. That don't even sound right. That's why I don't pay attention to them podcasts, John. I don't think it has, A-Dub. I think it's made the sisterhood stronger. Yeah, we're having a peaceful Sunday. I'm just getting some things done. I'm about to start back up. I just wanted to come on this live real quick and give y'all something. But, HD, I think they're overly emotional and sensitive. They can't accept the possibility that someone could be better than their precious Caitlin. Yeah, RC, but it's like LeBron fans, RC. It's just like them. They're scared that somebody's better. Hell, but RC, if somebody is better than Caitlin, that still doesn't mean she can't be a great player. See, the problem, RC, is that when I grew up, RC, do you want to know who my favorite player was? It wasn't Michael Jordan. My favorite player growing up was Dominique Wilkins and Stacey Augmon. Those were my two favorite players growing up. Because before the Orlando Magic came into fruition, I was an Atlanta Hawks fan. I didn't like Michael Jordan. I was a Dominique Wilkins guy. I love Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins is one of my top greatest players ever. I don't care what anybody tell me about stats. I watched him. But guess what? I loved it, Isaiah Thomas. I loved Larry Bird. I loved Magic Johnson. I loved it. I watched Michael Jordan. He wasn't my favorite, but Michael was great to watch. Clyde Drexler was great to watch. Charles Barkley. Listen, why is it that we can't like more than one player? Why does it have to be one great player? Why can't it be a bunch of great players? Don't that make sense? Hey, Chicago Cheetah. Yep, I agree. Where would Van Lift be good? Van Lift would be good off. I think Van Lift would be good for the Storm. She'll be good for the Phoenix Mercury, definitely, and she'll be good for the Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun could take anybody in this draft, and they'll be good. But she'll be good on those teams. Yeah, but John, it is still self-defense. The only reason they're saying it like that is because he's black. They were picking on him. They went after him. He defended himself. He has a right to carry a weapon to defend himself. Yeah, ST13 it is. I think it's going to be competitive. We'll see, K-Stone. I got you. I got you. Right, exactly, Scrub. Yeah, I think Angel will be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. Angel's going to have a good season. I see Angel being 46% from the field. I think her three-pointers will go up. I think she'll be around 28 to 31% from the three. And I think she's going to average 16 and 16 this year. I think she could get 16 points and 16 rebounds. If not, I think she can average 11 and 16 or 17. She's going to be good this year. Oh man, I mean, never was a fan of Caitlyn, but I respect her game. But I'm not a fan of hers. I never was a fan, but I respect her game. Oh, no doubt, Namo Da. I just took some time out my day to tell y'all, give y'all some news updates. Yeah, Chicago. I think Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to be good this year. Depending on who they draft, if they draft the key piece, that's going to help them out a lot. No, Brandon, he's not. No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, exactly, RC. Michael Jordan, for example, RC. Brandon Love Sports is in here too. When Michael Jordan retired the first time, the ratings for the NBA went to the toilet. During the championship game, the OJ thing happened in the white Bronco, RC. Everybody turned from the basketball game to the OJ thing. If Michael Jordan was playing, that would have never happened. Even ratings now, RC, they're leaving television networks and going to streaming services. You know why, RC? Because they're not selling locally no more. So now they're going to go to stream servicing because international does streaming services. So they watch more games than the local networks do. That's why you see them going more to a streaming network. But you're absolutely right, RC. That's why it's better to promote teams. Look at the NFL. The NFL promotes the shield, they promote the team. That's why they continue to reign supreme. Yeah, Pharaoh, I think they can go back to back. Absolutely. Breonna Stewart's going to be healthy this year, finally. I think so. Oh, I love Charles Barkley, man. Look, I love Charles Barkley more than Michael Jordan. I was not a Michael Jordan fan. I love Charles Barkley, though. Dennis Rodman, I love Dennis Rodman. I love the game of basketball. Like if you do something, a certain thing you do, I love it. I love it. You think so, Al? We'll see. But I could see HVL going there, but I don't think Jeff's going to do it because Jeff wants 6'1" and above players. I don't think he'll get her. Yeah, Brandon, the Plastic Man, he was my guy. That was my guy. Oh man, for real, Shamar. Where do I rank the Aces this season? How did I have it? I had New York. I got the Aces. I got the Aces number 3. I got the Lynx 2, Aces 3, Fever 4, Phoenix 5, Sky 6. Who I had is 7. I got the Spark 7. Excuse me. I got the Dream. I got the Dream. I got the Dream 5. Excuse me. I got the Dream 5. I got the Sky 6. I got the Mercury 7 because of their bench. And 8, I got it between the Sparks and the Dallas Wings. The Storm could surprise too. The Storm could probably get in there too. Yeah, Pitt, Neek, Mark, Tim, Spree. Yeah, they can play. Hey, that's cool. MJ, KG, that's cool. Kobe, AI, C. Webb, Sean Kemp, Glenn Big Dog Robinson. There was my guys too, RC. I didn't like Kobe until that Indiana Pacers game. Early on, I wasn't a fan of Kobe, but when Kobe in 2000, I became a fan of Kobe. Kobe was balling that year. Okay, A-Dub, I'm going to check it out. Yeah, Bernard King and Michael Ray Richardson, dog, they was nice, bro. They was nice. I don't think she'll get a triple double, John, but I think Angel's gonna break. I think she's gonna break the single season double double record, though. I think she's gonna break the double double record. I think it's 26, 27. I think she's gonna break it. I can see it, Scrub. I can see it. 18 and 11. Okay, I got her 16 and 16. Yeah, I saw it, Nadira. That's why I was saying, like, she said she was staying. She said she was staying. So I don't know why everybody was tripping like she was leaving. And you had this one dude named Dolores. Don't nobody like him, bro. Like, he really a troll. Don't nobody like him. Yeah, Henry. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, Henry, I agree. I believe they're trying to do that. Yeah, I think Connecticut might surprise us too, Al. I agree. The Lynx need a 5. Yeah, AB, I agree. That's not a hot take, RC. I don't think she'll win in Minnesota. I think Nafis is going to go somewhere else and win. I don't think she'll win there. 17, 15, 4, 2, and 2. That's some good numbers. I don't think they need to make less games, ST. I think that they just need to get off their lazy, overprivileged ass and actually play. I don't think they need less games. Yeah, they are, RC. Rod Strickland's one of my favorite players. So is Jamal. Bobby Jackson is very underrated. He was the reason that the Lakers almost lost the series. Remember? The Lakers almost lost in them 7 games before they played the Kings. Not the Kings, the Nets. Yeah, the Sky need another year or two, Brandon. They're not ready. They can make the playoffs, though. I can see them making the playoffs. Yeah, that's true, K-Stone. If she would have played Peely more, I think that would have helped them. Shamar stupid. Took his style. Okay, I got you, AB. I can see it. 44 games this season. Yep. Yeah, the Sparks gonna be dangerous. Double record 28. I think she could get it. I think she could I think she could do it. Yeah, I don't like him, Nadira. I can't stand him. Yeah, Alyssa, people are gullible. I knew Flaw said she was coming back, but listen, congratulations to Flaw J. That's a big move for her. I just hope Flaw J come back, better mindset, better play. I don't want her averaging 22. I want her to average 16, 8, and like 3 and play some great defense. Anissa Morrow, how good do I think she could be in the league? Anissa Morrow, I think Anissa Morrow could be a multiple all-star. And I think she'll be great more at the wing. I think she'll slim down some more, and I think she'll learn how to play the wing more. I think she could be a multiple all-star, possibly a champion. depending on where she goes. She'll be a solid piece. She won't be a franchise player, Chicago Cheetah, but she'll be a solid piece to a championship team. God dang, John, 19, 18, 8, 4, and 2. We'll see. I don't know yet. I say by her third or fourth year, she could do that. Yeah, Andre, they was nice. Yeah, I agree, AB. At least watch some film. I could see that too, Waterfall. Yeah, I agree. How far Chicago can go? Second round. I think Chicago could get to the second round. We're getting more games this year, Scrub. And after they do the CBA, you might see the games go up to 50 or 52. Yeah, RC, she don't have to be a lockdown defender. If Caitlin can give me, if she can push herself to a C plus or a C on defense, she'll be fine. Paige is gonna make the all-star team, Skull Brain. Everybody else, I don't see. I don't see everybody else. I think she'll make it. I don't know if Cheyenne will, but I definitely know that Paige will make it. Yeah, I agree, Al. She is. No, I don't think so, RC. I think Stephanie White's gonna hide her. I think she's gonna hide her on defense, and they're gonna run a lot of fast break offense. And then when they get into their half court set, they're gonna run it through Kelsey Mitchell or Aaliyah Boston. I think it's gonna be the same as last year, except Caitlin's gonna be a little better getting her shot off this year. I think she's gonna learn how not to settle for the long range three all the time. I think she's gonna start attacking the basket and going to the mid range. Yeah, man. 20 points, 20 rebounds. Yeah, man. She could have a couple games like that, though. Yeah, I agree, Nadira. They are. I don't know, ST. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if she's gonna really improve on defense. As long as she can give me average defense to above a little bit, I could take it. Not so on a Rakia. That was Sana Rob got me excited. I think Rakia is gonna be fine. I think Rakia might make an all-star team this year. I think she might make an all-star team this year. And Aaliyah, yeah, Lily gonna be good. No, RC, they don't. Serena is more of a floor general and better controller of pace. Sonia Citron can also run the ball. She can also bring the ball up and initiate the plays, but she's not a floor general. Sonia Citron's better playing at the two slash the wing. Sundell is a natural point guard. Right, exactly, Jean Gray. So I don't really see her. I don't really see her playing defense. If she's gonna play the whole game like she did last year, yeah, I don't see her playing defense. Yeah, he was C Brown. That's my guy, Big Dog Robinson. Yeah, RC, it's a different game, man. It's a different game now. This game is more analytical, more than actually knowing basketball. Because a lot of people who just go off of numbers and analytics, they want to survive back in the day. You would have got fired as a coach. Yeah, Angel, I think, is going to operate more from the elbows this year. I think she's going to expand her range to the elbows this year. I think she's going to make a lot more shots than people give her credit for. They're not going to do it, Jean Grey, but they need to. Me too, ST13. I want Sundell at 10 too. Yeah, I've been watching it right now, RC. Yeah. I like the girl going to USC. I like the girls going to LSU. Bet's little sister gonna be nice. Bet's little sister's gonna be straight. I like her. Yeah, that'll be lethal. Look, I don't mind if we get Sundell, Rivers, Fago. I don't mind. Or Isaiah James. I'll take her at 10. What point guard? I think they might get Sundell, K-Stone. I'm banking on Sundell. I could see Sienna. I could see Sienna operating on the opposite box, RC. She'll be on the opposite box, or she'll extend her range. Yeah, Jazz Davidson, yo, man. Whenever Juju come back and you add her with Kennedy Smith, it's gonna be trouble, man. It's gonna be trouble. Yeah, it is, AB. I agree. It's too complicated. Yeah, Fever against Sky in the playoffs. Oh, I would love to watch that. I would love to watch that. He said USC equals beautiful ballers. I agree. Oh, the coach of UCLA? Nah, she ain't good at all. At all. She not good at all. She terrible. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, but they gotta do better. They gotta do better with they gotta do better. They gotta do better. They've gotta do better. I think a lot of programs are tampering in the portal, talking to these players to get them to their schools. Oh, you know they are, RC. Of course they do. RC, they've been doing tampering. They do tampering in the NBA and NFL. The only reason some owners or some people don't get caught because some are slicker than others. Some are slicker than others. That's the thing. See, people don't understand that. Some are slicker than others, RC. Everybody tampers, RC. Listen, what you think they was doing at Unrivaled? They was tampering at Unrivaled. It was crazy how It was crazy how many people were talking. They tamper all the time, RC. If somebody tells you they're not tampering, then they're lying to you. They're lying to you. You know what I'm saying? So you know. So you know. Let's see. Trying to figure out how Corey Close lasted these 15 years at UCLA. Cause she got the protection for the complexion. You want Amore on the sky so she could cook up quick. I don't mind Amore. Amore be good off the bench because she can make her own shot. Fever have been practicing and gelling as a team. The Sky needs to start working on that. Fever did the same during Olympic break, and look how they came back in sync with vengeance. I mean, I think the Sky will be fine. I mean, it doesn't matter where you start. You could start early or start late. When you get into the game, it's going to be different. Okay, so we just got a trade that happened, guys and gals. Minnesota and Chicago have agreed to extinguish Minnesota's right to swap the team's own 2026 first round draft picks. Minnesota trades its 2025 first round draft pick, number 11, to Chicago in exchange for Chicago's 2026 first round draft pick. Wow. So Minnesota receives the 2026 first round draft pick. And then from Chicago, they originally held rights to swap its own pick for Chicago. So Chicago has the 10 and the 11th pick, y'all. I mean, Caitlyn fine, dog. You know her fans are gonna give excuses. Caitlyn's gonna be good. Gonna make an all-star towards the end of last year. You can see the media were beginning to talk about her. Yeah, see, Brian, I see her making the all-star team. Oh, thanks, Skullbrain Nation. I just read it right here. Appreciate it. Yeah, K Stone, that was sad. They said he was involved in a hit and run, um, um, vehicular homicide, and he was waiting trial, but he was dealing with a lot last year. He was the one who did that celebration with the shotgun that everybody does in the NBA that they just wanted to single Ja out about, which was bullcrap. But I just want to say we gotta start paying attention to our young people. We've got to start showing love. Like, mental health is serious. And a lot of these kids, man, they don't have the support at home. We got to do better. No, Big Four is not out, Josh. She's coming back. She wanted to make an announcement which she's going on tour. Yeah, I saw a Skull Brain. Thanks. I just said it. Appreciate it. No, 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 Alicia. No. The Sky traded next year's pick for the Lynx 11th pick. Yeah, exactly. They always tamper. No, Alicia, we got the number 10 and 11, so we can go get Sundell and possibly get Fago or Maddie Westbell. We'll probably get Sundell and Westbell or Rivers. We might get Sundell and Rivers. Yeah, I just saw the trade. Yeah, I saw it too. What's up, Lisa? Yeah, we got the 11 pick. Yeah. Yeah, Chicago has the 10th and 11th pick. Yeah. Yeah, they just did a definite swap. Yeah. Who are we picking with 10 and 11? Possibly Rivers and Sundell or Sundell or Westbell. Raven is 5'9", 5'8" or 5'9". They'll be fine, RC. Raven can guard 1 to 3. Yeah, 10, 11, 16, and 22. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, breaking news. Yeah, we're gonna be better. Yeah, the Sky got 10 and 11. Right. Right, Lisa. No, Lisa, we're probably gonna get a backup guard and a backup for Angel. All right. Yeah. Yeah, something to see. Yeah, back to back picks round one. Yeah. Explain that trade. Okay. Uncle JE, basically, we traded next year's 2026 first round draft pick, which was originally held for a pick swap. So we traded next year's first round pick swap to Minnesota to get their number 11 for this year's draft. So we got the 10, 11, 16, and 22. They made a trade. Yeah, exactly, Gene Gray. We still own the Sun and the Mercury pick for next year. That was a good trade. I agree, Waterfall. Yeah, exactly, ST13. I agree. Yeah, he is. Thanks for the super chat, Brian. Yeah, that was a great move. Very good move. Because what you could do is he could package some of those picks and move up even further if he wants to. But we'll see. He says Sanaya and Isaiah. Hey, that could happen too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Uncle JE in the building, man. That's Uncle JE, man. Go support my Uncle JE page, man. Barbershop talk. Yeah, we still had a Suns pick. Yeah, exactly. I wish Raven would have came out because I would have loved to get her, man. Chicago getting Sundell and Rivers. Yeah, we could. Yeah, Gene Gray. Exactly. But they did it just in case. Yeah, Jeff securing picks. Yeah. Pow pow. Possibly. Yeah, that can help us out. Yeah, 11 pick this year. Sunderland, Fago. Yeah. Seller, Rivers, Sundell. Yeah, that'll be dope. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Unc. You know you my Unc, man. You know I gotta look out for you and Uncle Brass, man. Gotta look out for both of y'all. Y'all my guys. Possibly K Stone. I'm not sure. Depends on who they draft. They could possibly keep him. We don't know. Yeah, Stevie. The Chicago Sky traded. Man, hold on. I just had it. What is going on? Okay, here it is. Okay, Minnesota and Chicago have agreed to extinguish. So basically, Stevie, Chicago traded they traded next year's first round pick. They held the rights to swap with Minnesota. They traded that to Minnesota and they took Minnesota's 11th overall pick this year. Yeah, me too. She got a shooting coach. I mean, Raven got a shooting coach, but if Don doesn't want her to shoot like that, there's nothing she can do. I would love Deja Kelly, man. I think Deja Kelly gonna be solid, RC. Should the Sky get Bree Hall? I would take a chance on Bree Hall because I think Tyler Marsh can help her shoot, get her shot up. I think they're gonna keep that, John. I think they're gonna just keep the people that's on there. Appreciate the super chat, Lisa. I just hit on my parlay and we got another first round pick. Oh, shout out to Lisa. Hey, hey, shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa, man, for real. Shout out to Lisa, man. Hitting on her parlay. So basically, Carly Bell said it. Carly Bell basically said, y'all, with this pick swap, I see the Sky drafting both Maddie Westbell and Sanaya Rivers. Then I see the focus being guards in the second round, possibly Amore, Quinterly, Barker, or Isaiah James. Look at what I tell you. They might get Sanaya, Isaiah, Maddie, and possibly Quinterly. Hey, if y'all get Neekins, RC, listen, UCLA, y'all got a team. The problem is y'all ain't got a coach. Close is not a good coach. I agree, AB. Deja Kelly is a second rounder. I agree. Washington's collected picks like the Infinity Stones. Facts. But hey, they team gonna be straight though. We just don't get Minnesota late pick anymore. We took the pick this year instead of right. We don't get their pick next year, Gene Gray. Jeff Mount Dog right now. He got a plan and going after two players. I don't know who, but we're possibly gonna get Sanaya Rivers, Maddie Westbell. And then we're possibly gonna go after Amore, Quinterly, Barker, or James. Listen, if a point guard's averaging 18 points a game, they're a two guard. Okay, let's just be honest. If your point guard is averaging 18 or more points a game, they're a two guard. They're a two guard. Let's just be honest. Exactly, John. Thank you. Yeah, Uncle J.E. swinging big. I can see that too, Brian. I can see that. Yep, facts. I agree, John. Yep. I think he wants Morrow. I don't think Morrow falls that far. You think Morrow falls to 10 or 11? I don't see that. I see Morrow going in the top 5 or 8. I can see that, AB. We gave him our Phoenix pick. No, we didn't. Did we? No, we didn't give them our Phoenix pick. No, we did not give them our Phoenix pick, Lisa. We gave them the pick swap we had with them next year. We didn't give up no Phoenix pick. No, we got the Phoenix pick. What's up, my T girl? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, now listen to this. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Hold on. There is also a huge possibility that the Sky trade those 2 picks to move up in the draft or create more draft capital for 2026. There's still a lot of time left before tomorrow's draft, so more moves are absolutely possible. So what I think could happen is they're going to trade a couple or 3 of those picks to move up and go get possibly a Cheyenne Sellers. They possibly could move up to go get a Cheyenne Sellers. This was reported by Carly Bell. Shout out to Carly Bell. So they possibly could move up, okay, and get them a Cheyenne Sellers. Right. Yeah, exactly, John. You're right. Oh, word. Okay, he's good. Yeah, good Jay. I think he's going after Sellers. I think he's going after Sellers. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come to y'all real quick. Thank y'all for coming by. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what you hear, donate to the page. Go to the description box, hit the link in the Cash App. Yeah, I can see him moving up to 5 too. So I'ma holler at y'all later. Thanks for coming by. I'm out. Daisy.